Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get started. By the name above all names, Yahweh, I call upon the thrones and seraphim of the Most High. Shield this gathering in golden fire. I cast out all interference, deceit, evil, and any spirit not of divine order. May no spirit or energy cross this threshold unless it has been sent by the Creator of light and dwells in perfect service to the True One. By the solar seal of truth, be banished. By the flame of Yahweh, be consumed. And so it is. Now, hey, thanks for tuning in to tonight's live. We're going to get started talking about these celestial gateways. Now, in this teaching, we're going to highlight, remember who you are. Now, your blood remembers. Beneath conditioning and illusion lies a radiant soul encoded with ancestral gifts. The ancestors call you not to become, but to remember who you have always been. And the reason why is that when identity is rooted in truth, no external chaos can sway your center. Remembering your origin restores your authority and clears the path for your divine mission. Now, in astrology, your north node reveals your soul's current direction. Your south node speaks of past life and ancestral skills. Examine Leo or 12th house placements for clues to your soul essence and hidden power. Now, to embody this teaching. So speak your full name aloud, then state, I call back all parts of my soul that remembers my divine origin. Then for a candle ritual, light a candle as a symbol of your eternal spark. Sit with it in silence and feel your ancestors drawing near. Now, honor the ancestors. The ancestors are not gone. They've become the wind in the trees. They whisper in dreams, the pulse within your DNA. Honoring them isn't idol worship, it's relationship. Gratitude opens the gate to receive their guidance. Hey, thanks for joining the live. Now, the reason why is that when the ancestors are honored, they protect. When forgotten, their gifts remain dormant. This teaching reestablishes sacred communion between past and present. Now, in astrology, the 4th house and Cancer reveals roots, ancestral memory, and family karma. A strong moon shows deep connection to lineage and maternal bloodlines. Now, to embody this teaching, so a water offering. So pour fresh water into a bowl or onto the earth. Speak their names or simply say, this is for those who came before me. Now, as an ancestral altar, you place photos, herbs, or symbols on a small altar. Sit before it weekly in prayer or silent communion. Now, the soul's contract and earth initiation. Now, before incarnation, your soul agreed to certain lessons, gifts, and tests. Earth is not punishment. It is a chosen realm of alchemy where the divine learns through density. Every challenge is encoded with purpose. Now, the reason why is that understanding your soul contract lessens victimhood and increases your power. When you recognize your trials as preordained initiations, you move from resistance to mastery. Hey, thanks for joining the live. And in astrology, Saturn rules soul contracts and karma. Its placement by house and sign reveals the life lessons you come to master. Chiron shows soul wounds turned into medicine. Hey, thanks for the liking the live. Thanks for the gifts. Now, to embody this teaching, as an invocation, you will simply say, I honor my soul's covenant. I now walk with grace through the fires I chose. Now, as a mirror gaze ritual, simply look into your eyes in a mirror, then whisper, I remember why I came. Then you hold your gaze for 3 minutes. Then you record what you saw, what you felt, what you heard. Now moving on to clearing karmic residue and soul baggage. Hey, thank you for the gift. So karma is not punishment. It is the soul's law of balance. However, not all burdens are yours. Some are inherited, absorbed, or outdated. So liberation comes from clearing residue while keeping the wisdom. Hey, thank you for joining the live. Now the reason why is without clearing, karmic loops repeat, disguised as patterns in love, money, health, or trust. So releasing karmic buildup allows your soul's light to circulate freely. Now in astrology, the South Node and 12th house reveal past life karma. Heavy aspects to Saturn, Pluto, and Chiron may indicate karmic contracts that need conscious release. Hey, thank you for joining the live. Now to embody this teaching, a simple salt bath or earth burial. Simply submerge in salt water or bury your feet in soil. Simply say aloud, all karma no longer serving my growth, I now return to the source, cleansed in light. War for your soul between God and the devil. So, cord cutting ritual. First, you will visualize old soul cords dissolving in violet flame. Simply affirm, I release with love. I reclaim my space. Hey, thank you for joining the live. Then moving on to aligning with the oversoul. Now, the oversoul is your eternal self, untouched by trauma or incarnation. It is your throne in the higher realms. Aligning with the oversoul allows you to channel truth, beauty, and divine will with ease. Now, the reason why is that living from ego creates confusion. Aligning with the oversoul provides clarity, grace, and divine insight. This is how prophets, mystics, and healers access gnosis. Now in astrology, the sun, which is the true essence, conjunct Uranus, Neptune, or in the 9th or 12th house can signify oversoul alignment potential. The midheaven can also reveal divine purpose when purified. Now, to embody this teaching, a crown activation. In meditation, envision golden white light pouring through your crown. Simply say, I am now aligned with my oversoul. I walk as divine expression. Another practice, which is the breath of unity. Simply breathe in light through the crown, exhale down to the earth. Repeat until your body feels like a bridge between the realms. Now, the ancestral echoes and the lineage purification. So you carry the codes, pain, gifts, and dreams of your bloodline. Every soul born into a family is part of a living library. Now, Ancestral energy influences emotions, addictions, fears, and spiritual gifts. Now, the reason why is that by consciously working with your ancestors, you transmute unresolved pain and awaken dormant power. So what you heal, you free 7 generations forward and back. Now, in astrology, the 4th house, moon, and aspects to Pluto or Saturn speak of ancestral karma and inheritance. So the black moon Lilith may show matriarchal wounds or suppress feminine lineages. Now, to embody this teaching, so as an altar practice, simply set a candle, a bowl of water, and a photo or symbol for your lineage. Simply say, I call upon my healed ancestors to walk with me. As a forgiveness offering, simply write a letter to your ancestral line, then burning it with rose petals and salt to purify the past. Now, the psychic hygiene and astral boundaries. And thank you for joining the live. So, just as we shower our bodies, we must cleanse our energy fields. So, unwanted thoughts, emotions, or entities can enter your field when boundaries are weak or your aura is torn. Now, the reason why is that neglecting psychic hygiene leads to energy leaks, fatigue, mood swings, and spiritual confusion. A clean field restores clarity and power. Now, in astrology, Neptune and 12th house placements indicate psychic sensitivity. So hard aspects to Mercury or Moon can mean porous boundaries or mental interference from outside forces. Now, to embody this teaching, so the daily aura sweep, right? So use your hands or selenite to comb your energy field. Visualize white light sealing any holes. Now, as for a mantra shield, you will simply say, I am surrounded by the armor of light. All that is not mine must leave. Now, use this before sleep or social encounters. Now, moving on to the portals, the mirrors, and the spirit gateways. So, mirrors, screens, thresholds, and windows are energetic gateways, so spirits can move through them, especially during liminal hours, such as 3 a.m., dusk, eclipses. Know where the veils are thin. Now, the reason why is that unprotected portals may invite confusion, nightmares, or even haunting. Conscious guardianship of space prevents manipulation or energetic trespassing. Now, in astrology, strong or afflicted Neptune, 12th house, or let's see here, 4th house indicates sensitivity to spiritual portals. Transits to Uranus can activate sudden openings. Hey, thanks for joining the live. Now, to embody this teaching, so seal the mirrors, place obsidian, black cloth, or salt before sleeping. And then simply say, no spirit may pass without my permission. Now, as for a portal closing ritual, simply visualize a blue flame sealing doors and windows. Simply whisper, all gateways are closed to interference. Now, moving on to spiritual parasites and false lights. Now, not all light is holy. Some entities mimic benevolence, offering wisdom, that subtly erodes your will. So these false light beings thrive on worship, fear, or dependency. Is your book for sale? So, not yet. So we just got the computer up and running today. So we gotta put it up there, edit it all, and get it published for you guys. I'm excited to put it out there for you guys. I got at least like 8 books I gotta drop. I got like a whole book series I plan on putting out for you guys. I'm really excited about it, so I know you guys are gonna enjoy it. So the reason why is that without discernment, seekers become puppets to spiritual parasites that disguise control as guidance. So true light empowers, false light flatters, manipulates, or drains. Yes, I've been very busy. Been very busy. So like whenever I get a download or like a spark of like inspiration, I just start writing. That's just how it is. It's very healing too, because you do get a lot of your light codes and downloads through journaling. Now in astrology, the harsh Neptune, Jupiter, or 12th house aspects, right? Many show susceptibility to spiritual deception. A strong Saturn can provide protection through discipline and clarity. It says, am I a Scorpio? No, but my moon is. Now to embody this teaching. So, a truth invocation. Simply say, only beings of pure source Christ light and highest good may speak to me. Now, a channel check. Simply ask any spirit, do you serve my free will in Yahweh's light? If hesitation follows, simply dismiss. Now, moving on to time loops, soul traps, and psychic contracts. Now, some souls become trapped in cycles of repetition, reliving traumas, lifetimes, or relationships that echo old wounds. These loops are often caused by unbroken contracts, unresolved pain, or spiritual vows made in desperation. Now, the reason why is that identifying a soul trap liberates your consciousness. You were not made to suffer endlessly. Contracts can be rewritten, loops can be broken. Now, in astrology, the South Node, Saturn, and Chiron show where cycles may repeat. Look for aspects between Pluto and personal planets to uncover binding soul contracts. Now, to embody this teaching, a contract release ritual. Simply write down, I now revoke all soul agreements not in alignment with my divine will. Burn under full moon or simply a flame. Hey, thanks for joining the live. Also a timeline reset. So simply breathe deeply and affirm, I step off the wheel. I am no longer bound to the past. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the like, gang. Now moving on to light codes and divine memory activation. Now, light codes are living frequencies. So, carriers of divine memory embedded in sound, symbol, geometry, and light, they awaken dormant DNA and soul remembrance. Now, the reason why is that when light codes activate, the soul remembers its mission, gifts, and multidimensional origins. These transmissions refine your field and elevate your spiritual perception. Now, in astrology, Uranus, Aquarius, and 11th house placements often mark starseeds and light code carriers. Transits to Mercury and Chiron may trigger sudden downloads or activations. Now, to embody this teaching, sun gazing at dawn. Simply whisper your name to the light and receive. Then you will visualize golden symbols entering your crown. Now, there is also a sigil drawing. You will draw symbols that flow intuitively. Meditate with them. These are your codes awakening. Now, moving on to soul fragmentation and retrieval. Now, trauma can cause pieces of the soul to fragment and lodge in past events, other lifetimes, or other people until retrieved. These pieces may cause confusion, exhaustion, or feeling not all here. Now, the reason why is that wholeness is the foundation of sovereignty. A fragmented soul cannot fully create, love, or protect itself. Retrieval restores power and sacred memory. Hey, thanks for joining the live. Now, in astrology, heavy placements in Scorpio, 12th house, or strong Pluto influence often indicate past soul-shattering moon or Neptune aspects may show dissociation or spiritual leakage. Now, to embody this teaching. So, soul whisper journey. Simply place your hand over your heart and say, I call all parts of me home. Then breathe deeply until your energy feels fuller. Now, there is a ceremony with sound. So use a drum or singing bowl, speaking your name aloud to retrieve your fragments with intention. Now, the heart as Stargate and Oracle. So, the heart is a multidimensional portal, not merely emotional, but deeply psychic. It is the throne of the soul, where divine intelligence and personal truth intersect. Now, the reason why is that when the heart opens fully, it becomes a compass, a transmitter of divine will. This is where timelines collapse. Healing occurs, and Yahweh's whispers are felt. Now, in astrology, Leo, Venus, and Sun placements affect heart-based intuition. A well-aspected Venus to Neptune aspect indicates mystic hearts, while challenges may point to emotional walls. Now, to embody this teaching. The heart stargate breath. So simply inhale into the center of your chest, then visualize a rose of white light opening. Feel divine light spiraling through you. There is also a ask and feel. What you will do, instead of asking the mind, place your question into the heart and wait. Truth will speak there. Now, the voice as spellcaster and vibration weaver. So, your voice is a wand. Every word, tone, and breath you release weaves frequency into form. Speaking is a form of magic and a tool for both creation and destruction. Now, the reason why is that many souls have been silenced in past lives. Reclaiming the voice restores your power to bless, to bind, and to manifest. Now, in astrology, Mercury, Gemini, and throat chakra aspects show how your voice is used or repressed. A strong Mercury Uranus aspect can signify prophetic speech or light language abilities. Now, to embody this teaching. So, tone awakening. Simply hum or chant vowels such as A, E, or I, O, U, while placing hands on your throat. Feel your voice cleanse and ignite the chakra. Now there is a spoken spell. Simply declare daily, my words shape worlds. My voice speaks only truth, love, and divine intention. Now, moving on to the elementals and nature's living consciousness. Now, earth, air, fire, and water are not passive elements. They are conscious allies. Trees, stones, rivers, and winds hold ancient codes, and the elemental spirits work alongside awakened souls. Now, the reason why is that by reconnecting to the elemental kingdom, you restore your primal magic, you cleanse your body, and commune with Gaia's sacred intelligence. Now, in astrology, strong earth or water signs, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, or Pisces, along with 6th and 12th house placements, often indicate natural affinity with elemental spirits and earth-based healing. Now, to embody this teaching. So, a earth walk ritual. Simply walk barefoot with presence. Speak to the stones or trees. Let your heart hear their reply. Thank you for joining the live. There is also the elemental balance bath, where you will add salt, herbs, and essential oils representing all 4 elements. Then you will simply say, I return to sacred balance within. I like that. Hey, thank you. Now, moving on to the womb as a cosmic portal and creative temple. Now, the womb, physical or as a cosmic portal and creative temple. Now, the womb, physical or energetic, is a sacred space where souls are conceived, timelines are transmuted, and creation is made manifest. It is a stargate to the Divine Mother's wisdom. Now, the reason why is that when the womb is healed, your manifestation power returns. Stored grief, ancestral trauma, or energetic cords here can block your creative flow and intuition. Now, in astrology, the Moon Lilith, the Ceres, and 8th house placements reveal your womb story. Scars from past lives, miscarriages, or sacred sexuality journeys often reside here. Now, to embody this teaching, there is a womb breathing. Simply inhale into the lower body, exhale with sound. Place rose quartz over your womb and whisper, I am whole, I am sacred. There is also the womb journaling, where you will ask your womb what it holds and write her response. Let her voice come alive. Now, moving on to the ancestors and lineage healing. So, your bloodline holds karmic threads, gifts, and ancient contracts. So, to walk in truth, you must both honor and transcend inherited pain. The reason why is that many patterns, such as poverty, betrayal, or illness, aren't yours. They're echoes of unhealed lineage. By becoming the soul bridge, you liberate past and future generations. Now, in astrology, the 4th house, the South Node, and Saturn placements often reveal generational cycles. A strong Cancer or Scorpio signature may indicate ancestral guardianship. Now, to embody this teaching, so write the names of ancestors, known or unknown. Then you will light a candle and say, I see you, I humor you, I free us all. Now there is a DNA reclamation mantra. You will simply say, by light and breath, I reclaim my soul's divine inheritance and purify my bloodline. Love it here. I can't stay, but I will be back. Hey, I'll be on. Thanks for joining the live, gang. Now moving on to sacred boundaries as spiritual armor. So, boundaries are not walls. They are divine agreements with yourself. They guard your frequency, time, energy, and soul mission. Now, the reason why is that without strong boundaries, psychic energy leaks, parasitic attachments form, and cycles of depletion repeat. So, healthy boundaries are self-love and action. Now, in astrology, Saturn, Chiron, and Capricorn placements reveal where boundary lessons arise. So, a challenged Neptune may indicate struggles with energetic merging. Now, to embody this teaching, so there is a shield of light visualization. So, you will simply envision a golden spear around your body. Then you will simply say, only what serves my highest good may enter. There is also a speak a no from love. So practice saying no without guilt. It's a spell of power. Now moving on to the third eye and the inner sight activation. So the third eye, or pineal gateway, connects you to divine vision, prophecy, and multidimensional perception when awakened. You see beyond illusion. Yeah, I'm about to go find my pen. I need to be writing some of this. Yeah, you need to. You need to be writing all this down, Isabella. What do you think you're doing? Now, the reason why is that most are trained to see only with the physical eyes. But true sight is clairvoyant, symbolic, and soul-based. It transcends time and space. Thank you for joining the live. Now in astrology, Neptune, Pisces, and 12th house placements amplify psychic sight. So strong Mercury-Neptune aspects often indicate dream seers or visionaries. Now to embody this teaching, there is a amethyst gazing ritual where you will simply gaze into an amethyst under moonlight. Then you will simply ask, what must I now see? Then you will record what comes to you. There is also a third eye breath, where you will focus between the brows. Inhale violet light. Exhale fear or illusion. Repeat with this mantra, I see with soul clarity. Now moving on to walking between worlds, dream work and astral journeying. Now, dreams are soul messages, time travel, and astral guidance. They reveal hidden truths, parallel lives, and divine visitations. Now, the reason why is that when you track your dreams, you map the unseen. So dreams hold prophecy, shadow, healing, and initiation keys. Now, in astrology, Pisces moon, Neptune, and 12th house show dream affinity. Mutable signs such as Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces often journey multidimensionality in sleep. Now, to embody this teaching, so pre-dream intention. Simply write a question before sleep. Place it under your pillow with a crystal. Hey, thanks for joining the live, gang. Hey, thanks for the gift. How you doing today? Now, there is also a dream recall practice. So, upon waking, right, lie still and replay your dream. Write with no filter. Trust the message. Even if it didn't make sense, just write it down. Now, moving on to astral projection as a right of soul freedom. Now, astral projection is the conscious release of the soul from the physical body. So, allowing journeying through realms beyond the veil, both luminous and shadowed. Glad you're doing good. Now, the reason why is that this practice restores remembrance. So that you are more than flesh. It awakens spiritual authority and grants you access to healing wisdom and hidden knowledge. Now, in astrology, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces energy, especially in the 9th and 12th houses, supports natural astral ability. So strong Uranus or Neptune aspects suggest spontaneous projection. Now, to embody this teaching. So, the star body unfurling ritual. Simply before bed, you lay still, then you repeat out loud, I now expand beyond form. Then you will imagine your soul gently lifting and floating. There is also the cord of light, where you will simply visualize a silver blue cord connecting your, your navel to your physical body, your anchor in the stars. Now, moving on to the celestial councils and the oversoul lineage. Now, beyond Earth, your soul is part of a celestial family, often called the oversoul or the monadic flame. Now, this includes soul siblings, star guides, and interdimensional teachers. Now, the reason why is that remembering your celestial heritage restores your divine purpose and quantum memory. You no longer feel alone. You feel cosmically aligned. Now, in astrology, your north node, the galactic center, 27 degrees Sagittarius, Aquarius, and fixed star placements can indicate your celestial origin or galactic ties. Now, to embody this teaching, so the oversoul invocation, you will simply say, I call forth the wisdom of my oversoul, starkin, and divine councils to walk with me in this realm. Now, there is also the channeling practice, where you will sit in stillness, then you will ask your higher self, which council walks with me now? Then you will let the answer come in vision, feeling, or in words. Now, moving on to the star portals and planetary gateways within. Now, your body is encoded with star maps. So these are the chakras, the meridians, and the crystalline strands that mirror cosmic geometrics. So your DNA is a living gateway to star realms. Now, the reason why is that the outer cosmos and inner cosmos are the same. So you are not separate from the stars. You are the stars embodied in form. Now, in astrology, fixed stars like Regulus, Sirius, and Antares reflect stellar influences. So a stellium in Aquarius, Leo, or Sagittarius suggests you are a starseed key holder. Now, to embody this teaching, so there is a celestial mirror meditation where you will place your hand over your heart and simply say, I am a portal of cosmic light. Then you will visualize stars lighting up inside of your chest. Now, there is also the stellar breath work, where you will inhale through your crown as if drawing in starlight. Then you will exhale through the heart. Then you will repeat until the body pulses with light. Now, moving on to the dream body and multidimensional self. So your dream body is the subtle body that moves between timelines and reveals in sleep. So it carries fragments of your soul memory and lives in multiple dimensions. Now, thank you for joining the live. The reason why is that accessing the dream body allows you to heal trauma across incarnations, allows you to gather wisdom from other realms, and accelerate your evolution. Now, in astrology, the 12th house sun, Neptune, or Mercury shows lucid dream gifts. So if your progressed moon is in Pisces or Scorpio, your dream body is especially active. So, to embody that teaching, so there is a timeline anchor ritual. So before your sleep, simply place your hand over your heart and whisper, "I walk the dream in light." Then there is a multidimensional journal. So after dreaming, you will write where you were, what you looked like, and what energies you felt. Now this builds the muscle of soul tracking. I think you got a moon in Pisces or something. I can't remember. Yeah, find out your birth chart. Learn about your placements. Definitely dive into it. Now moving on to the star nations and galactic memory retrieval. So the star nations, such as the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Lyrians, and the Arcturians, are ancient allies. So many souls on Earth originate from these constellations and carry encoded missions. Now the reason why is that when you remember your galactic roots, you reclaim lost technology. So star codes and frequencies of unity and healing. Now in astrology, look for conjunctions to fixed stars. So the Sirius at 14 degrees, Cancer, the Vega at 15 degrees, Capricorn, etc. Now, these alignments reveal star ancestry and soul missions. Now, to embody this teaching. So, star seed toning. So, tone vowel sounds, the ah, the e, and the om, while visualizing the starlight of your origin. Now, there is a starfire activation as well. This is grace at the night sky. This is when you will simply say, "I awaken the memory of the stars within my blood." Then you will allow emotional or energetic responses to arise. Then you record your experience. Now, moving on to the light body as a celestial vehicle. So your light body is the crystalline interface between soul and cosmos. So it forms the Merkaba, the divine chariot that allows you to move between dimensions and realities. Now the reason why is that activating your light body stabilizes higher frequency embodiment, so enabling safe astral travel, soul retrieval, and light code integration. Now in astrology, the sun, moon, and fire signs, or Mercury, Uranus, Neptune aspects, often reflect light body awareness transits through Leo, Aquarius, or 11th and 12th houses awaken the light body field. Now, to embody this teaching. So the Merkaba spin visualization. This is when you will imagine two tetrahedrons, upward and downward, spinning around your body. See yourself held in light, spinning into higher planes. Thank you for joining the live. Now there's also the star seed breath, where you will inhale gold light from your crown. Exhale silver light from the soles. Feel your body becoming luminous and multidimensional during meditation. Now moving on to the lunar gateways and the astral river. Now, the moon governs the astral tides, so her cycles open and close spiritual doorways. Now, full moons illuminate, new moons conceal. She is the guardian of dream walkers. Now, the reason why is that working with lunar phases sharpens your astral awareness. Now, timing, projection, healing, or soul work with the moon increases potency and protection. Now, in astrology, the moon, so Neptune or moon, such as Pluto aspects, amplify intuitive dreaming and astral access. So, Cancer rising often channels moonlight frequency through the aura. Now, to embody. So there is a moon bath astral prayer where you will simply sit under moonlight and say, Lunar Mother, open the gates of vision. Let her light fill your third eye. There is also a dream sending ritual. Now, on a new moon, write a question on paper. Place it under your pillow and ask to receive guidance in your dreams. Let's see, today is a new moon. Well, guess what? You get to practice that. You get to ask a question, you get to find the answer in your dreams. All about revealing. So, moving on to the cosmic time travel and the quantum memory. Now, beyond linear time, the soul exists in a quantum field where all timelines, incarnations, and possibilities exist simultaneously. The astral plane is the threshold. Now, the reason why is that accessing these records helps you reclaim soul fragments, transmute karma, and rewrite ancestral patterns through conscious choice. Now, in astrology, strong 8th or 12th house placements often indicate karmic memory keepers. Retrograde planets point to past life mastery or stagnation seeking reintegration. Now, to embody this teaching, so there is the quantum timeline walk, where in meditation you will visualize 3 doors. These 3 doors will represent the past, the present, and the future. What you will do is enter one and retrieve soul wisdom. Now, there is also the light thread reweaving ritual, where you will hold a golden thread in your hands, and then you will simply say, I retrieve and restore my sacred memory across all timelines. Now, moving on to the solar disk and the inner sun awakening. So, the solar disk, a multidimensional symbol of divine authority, sits in the higher heart. It represents your Christic core, the radiant sun of your eternal being. Now, the reason why is that activating your inner sun dissolves illusion, clears lower astral interference, and anchors sovereign light across all realms. Now, in astrology, Leo's sun or ascendant, Sun-Jupiter aspects, and 8th house sun suggest solar disk potential. Solar eclipses can catalyze spiritual rebirth. Now, to embody this teaching, there is a golden sun invocation. Now, this is where you will place your hand on your heart and declare, "Let my inner sun rise in full glory." Then you will visualize a radiant disc expanding from your chest. There is also a solar sounding chant. So this is when you will simply chant Ra from your solar plexus to activate solar memory and inner radiance. Now, moving on to the rainbow bridge and the celestial return. So, the rainbow bridge is the pathway between Earth and the divine realms. It is also your personal axis mundi, the tree of life that is within you. Hey, thanks for joining the live. Thanks for liking the live. Now, the reason why is that walking the rainbow bridge restores wholeness. It's the culmination of soul integration and your reconnection to source through conscious light travel. Now, in astrology, Chiron aspects, the Pisces Virgo axis or Neptune on the midheaven, often indicate rainbow walkers. So these who transmute and unify duality. Now, to embody this teaching, the bridge walking ritual. So you will simply visualize 7 rays, forming a bridge from your crown to the heavens. Each step is an aspect of your healing and your return. Now, there was also the star descent prayer, where you will simply say, "As above, so within. I walk the bridge of remembrance, returning as light made form." Now, that is all I have for tonight's class. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Because tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and have you guys go through quite a bit visualizations, some shamanic healing. We'll go over some cord cutting rituals as well for some of you guys. If you guys need to cut the cords with some people, places, or things, or some sort of energy, I will teach you guys how to cut it. Because we got these new ceremonial scissors for cord cutting rituals. So I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys tomorrow and show you guys how and walk you through it. And send you guys through a visualization too, where I'm going to have a drum. So yeah, I'm going to be hitting the drum, send you guys through a whole visualization. We're going to have you guys figure out who your guys' spirit animal is for this next chapter in your lives, right? We're going to make sure you guys understand what spirits are trying to contact you, what spirits are trying to work with you through this next chapter in your life. That way you guys are aware of what spirits or what energies are trying to help you and guide you on your journeys. And just to help you guys become more in tune with your higher selves, be more in tune with grounding and integrating your practices and your overall energetic fields. So please make sure you guys are decluttering your spaces, cleansing your spaces, being grateful, showing your gratitude always. And without further ado, keep being yourselves. That's like the biggest thing ever. Keep being yourselves day in and day out. Keep loving yourselves, keep pouring into yourselves, and just remember, if you always choose yourself, everything else chooses you too. So never forget that. So without further ado, I hope you beautiful souls have a great night. Keep a dream journal next to your bed. Drink lots of water. Get grounded before you go to bed. Fill your mind with prayer before you go to bed. Don't worry. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for all the shorts and clips from tonight's live tomorrow. This full video will be posted on the YouTube as always. I appreciate your guys' comments, your likes, your feedbacks, all the sharing. I appreciate all the love. I'm reciprocating it back with knowledge for you guys to help you sharpen your skills, use your discernment out there, because it is a spiritual warfare amongst all these people out here. Just remember, it's not you, it's them. A lot of people are unhealed, a lot of people are hurt. So the best thing you guys can do is continue to walk your authentic, most true path and stay in your most highest timeline. Don't ever lower your vibration or dim your light for others. Just remember, you're not too much. They're just not enough. So, thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Absolutely. Is it the same YouTube name? Absolutely. The New Age Mystic. You'll see him on there. So, I appreciate all the subscriptions, you guys. You guys are awesome. I love all of you guys for watching. So, stay tuned for more content. Deuces. If this thing will turn off.